Okay, today we're gonna be filling in a patch, a pothole. It's about 6 inches by 10 inches, and when you're filling in a patch, you can't throw the whole thing in there because this hole is like a 6 inches thick, and you don't want to fill in a pothole that thick in one coat. So you want to do it in 2-inch increments. So you want to put in 2 inches. I already threw some in there, and then now we're going to compact it. This is a 6-inch hole by 10 inch. We can't tap it down with a tamper because the tamper is about 8 inches wide. Well, the tamper that I have is about 8 inches wide, and so we're going to use a 4x4 and we're going to tamp this down. That's about 2 inches I put in. So far I did 3 layers totaling about 6 inches, give or take. It's probably a little bit deeper, but this is my third layer, about inch and a half, 2 inches thick. Now I'm gonna tamp it down. All right, now I'm gonna put the fourth layer. This is the tamper. Actually, this is a 10 by 10, and you can see the size comparison. If I start tapping this down, I'm not gonna be accomplishing anything. So we're gonna go. We're gonna put a fourth layer on there. We'll probably gotta do. This might be the last one. We might have to do 2 more because you want to bring it up a little bit higher than the asphalt itself. That way when you tamp it down, it'll sink in there. And the reason why you want to do this every 2 inches is because if you have a hole that it's not a straight, it doesn't have straight walls on it, you want to make sure that this asphalt goes underneath a rock or whatever. Which, by the way, if you have like a big pebble sticking out of the side, you might want to go ahead and remove that if it's loose. And you want to maintain this stuff pretty clean. So as you probably saw in the video, you have some loose debris that every once in a while will come off. You want to go ahead and pick that out before you put your next layer on there. Okay, what we're using here is this super patch latex latex light. Excuse me. You get this stuff at Home Depot, Lowe's. It's about 18-20 bucks. Yeah, and you just trowel it in there. I have a little mortar grout trowel or mortar trowel, and you just take and put like a 2-inch layer on there and then tamp it down. They say this will take about 4 to 6 weeks to cure. So, but you'll be able to walk on it right away. So we got about a 2-inch layer there. We're gonna go ahead and tamp this down. It looks like maybe one more layer, and that'll be our final one. If you break any asphalt off, just go ahead and remove it. Okay, one thing we could do when we get along these cracks here, around the edges, you could take this 4x, just so you prevent on breaking any more of the hole than is already broken. You could just take the 4x4 and then just take a hammer or a beater, a little sledgehammer, mini sledgehammer, and just beat on the top. Now we're gonna add the last coat, hopefully. Last 2 inches. We're gonna lay it on there pretty thick. Remember, we want to be above the asphalt a little bit. That way when we tap it down, it'll hopefully come out flush. Try to tuck it in little crevices. That way you get a nice filled in hole. This stuff, it's got branches in there, leaves. We're gonna put it about a 1/2 inch high, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch high. Now we're gonna hit it with the tamper. Okay, now we got it nice and flush with the surface. We went about 1/2 inch above the surface with the loose asphalt. We tamped it down and it came out perfect. It's flat. It's even with the old surface. This is good temporary stuff. It'll seal up. You could put a sealant on top of this. You should put a sealant on top of this after, I think it says 4 to 6 weeks. Every product is different, but after 4 to 6 weeks, you want to go ahead and put a seal on top of it. If we zoom in on the hole there, you'll see that it has pretty profound gaps because of the rocks right here. So the seal, when you put the seal on there, it'll give you a nice, it will fill all those holes in, and it will make it smoother to the point where, right now, if you leave it like that, and it gets a lot of rough traffic, it'll knock all those little pebbles loose. So it's ready for traffic, but the sealer will help finish sealing in those holes and make a better product. So this is pretty much how you fill in a pothole in your driveway, wherever it may be. This hole was 6 inches wide this way, and about 10-12 inches wide that way. And I said 6 inches, but I think it was more like 8 to 10 inches deep. And we did 2-inch increments, tamped it down. It was nice and flat with the surface. Now we just have to wait, and about 4 to 6 weeks, put actually 2 to 4 weeks, put the sealer on there. And that's how you make, that's how you do a patch on a driveway, or if you're on a street and it's in front of your house. That's how you cover up the patch. I mean, that's how you cover up the hole. Thanks for watching. Later.